his little shotty.
If Parrot Gapers keep pushing in, they should be able to get this point with ease. They're doing it pretty slowly right now, which lets Red delay them for a bit into the heavy stack. So they're playing really defensively to protect their medic.
But right now, what we see is just Parrot Gapers getting into that second point and managed to get the second point pretty easily. I don't really saw any defense from DAROUTOUTOU. DAROUTOUTOU are pushed back to the last point once again, and basically what we see is just 15 minutes without a single cap, which is extremely stalemated even for a 5 CP map. There goes the pop by Psy, but it's being neglected by the gun, who's on 31 HP right now. He's losing health. And goes down eventually, but the Uber has been neglected easily.
Right, Parrot Gapers is getting really aggressive again. Unfortunately, they're only 4 up right now, and they do not have the numbers to push this point. They lost the medic. See Psy there to Shank, and there's a pause.
We have a pause, I suppose. Wow,
this is both intense and incredibly stalemating.
What we see right now is just Gullywash with one player for Parrot Gapers as of now. Basically live, where DAROUTOUTOU's only lost Mr. and Mr. Heavy with tech, of course. I think they're just gonna push out to the second without any hesitation and try to get midpoint as well.
Yeah.
But what we see is just basically 15 minutes of stalemate game without a single cap, which is a bit disappointing, but what can you suspect? It's a match for the second place. I mean, at least second place. It's a match for first place if the winning team managed to beat SNSD in the next match.
So, it has, 15 minutes has gone so far. Who do you think has more of the upper hand here in Gullywash? I'm asking this to you, Jake. Wait, 1 second, I'm asking this to you. And also to the stream viewers. So, a bit of a lag for the stream, so we'll take a while.
I can't really tell as of now. We just see 15 minutes of fight between two evenly matched teams. Both teams are... they can't do much in that situation. They both are scared of losing a point, but they both want to win as well. So we saw both teams being pushed back to the last point, but we see it on pause right now. But I'm just gonna finish the thought right now. Both teams were pushed back to the last point, so it's really hard to tell because there's no I don't know, a describing. I can't find a word right now. But really, it's hard to describe if one team is better than the other.
I think, well, what was happening at the start of the, if we split this half an hour into like 2 15-minute halves, at the beginning DA were getting really aggressive. I think they were gonna push fourth, weren't they? Or Parrot Gapers second, and then like they went down to some really well-positioned sticky traps there by Spray from Gapers. And then for the rest of the 15 minutes, it looks like Gapers were trying to push fourth and last a heck of a lot. So I'd say Gapers have a bit of an advantage for this one.
I really can't say. If one team caps the point, we probably see some more competition between between each team. But what we see right now is just basically an unpause. DA, as I said before, just capped second point without any problems, while Parrot Gapers are trying to sticky trap the midpoint and not allowing anyone to go through. Dalev makes out with the win on T-Mac in that soldier v soldier battle under the point.
Right, so you basically have K3 there with 100% Uber, and he pops it on his gunman who bombs into choke at the moment. You have DH pushing onto point right now. They should be able to get it with ease. Haunter goes down there to another shotgun.
And Abulov works on that back. K3 goes down again to a really nice stab there by Parrot Gapers.
So does Tech. So there is no more power classes for DA, and I think Parrot Gapers, they can't contest this. They only have 2 up. And
Iwaki getting a bit mad right now. What I saw in the chat was like, "I'm flippy, I cheat." Basically what we see in the past, I think couple of kills, Flip was just basically getting Iwaki down every single time he saw him. So I think he's gonna be a bit mad about that. We'll see.
So you've currently got K3 there with 40% Uber, 50% Uber. And C there with about 45%, so Ubers are fairly even, although Gapers are only 4 up again. They keep losing players in 1-to-1s because people keep overstanding and not pushing as a team. And they shouldn't even be trying to push out by themselves right now. They need to get really defensive as they're being pushed back to last. And C goes down there by a bomb from T-Mac.
Ow.
Yep.
Ow! It's going to greatly disturb Parrot Gapers in that defense there, but there goes the pop from DA. It's going to be pretty easy for them to cap this point right now, as they basically popped, but whole Parrot Gapers team has been forced to go out, go back to the spawn, and there goes the first cap of the match. First 1-0 for DAROUTOUTOU.
Right. There are currently 11 minutes left on the clock as we go to a second game here on Gullywash. That was incredibly close and, well, incredibly long.
Exactly. Exxon trying to do the same thing on side, but the Pirate knows what he's up to and pushes back those sticks where they belong.
Well, there's a heavy v heavy battle by Blue Choke right now, and who knows who will win. Ubers are fairly even, although it looks like DA are more hurt. Nope, never mind, both teams are equally hurt. And the heavy v heavy on Blue Choke is still going on, with Tech having more of a height advantage there.
Basically, DAROUTOUTOU were a bit more aggressive here, managed to get this point even though they didn't have the player advantage. There goes the pop for both teams. Basically, K3 is trying to flash a Pirate there, but he didn't have to. The Parrot Gapers are pushed back into the defense one more time, leaving the second point to camp for DAROUTOUTOU.
The control point is being captured.
So you have DA there capping 4th. They seem to have had a major confidence boost for winning that first really stalemate round. Sticks are being laid there by Spray on the shutter door, and he's watching them pretty hard, but he's been spotted out by Flippy, so I don't think he can do much right now.
Oh, and Dav gets a stab on side one more time. He managed to wait enough to cloak by decloak and stab while the Pyro was away and trying to push back those sticks that were coming into the riverside. A nice time there by Dap, he gets the medic, and currently K3 is on 95% on last offense, which is not going to go well for Parrot Gapers.
You have the red combo there. Oh, they popped in upper lobby. They popped a bit early because there was stickies on shutter. They're focusing the Dumbman right now. The blue heavy there is all the way back at Riverside. I don't know why he's so out of position right now, but seems to be working as Red still have not managed to cap the point. There's a sniper and a mini sentry on the point.
There's a lot of players on that point. Bubble managed to get one fist kill on the medic, but that doesn't matter, as DAROUTOUTOU get the second point pretty easily right after they got their first in the match. We have 9 minutes left in that match. The Parrot Gapers need to really put a show out in order to win this game, in order to get to the finals. Otherwise, they're just going to have the 3rd place in Premier Division.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are pushing by the choke this time, so we won't be able to see that really close mid like we had last game. Well, the C goes down to a backstab again by Death. I'm not quite sure if Volkier is playing as passively as he should, because I've seen him get really aggressive. There's currently only 2 up right now for Parrot Gapers. Things are not looking good.
Only one, only killer for fun. The scout for Parrot Gapers was alive during that middle push, and Parrot Gapers capitalized on that. Pretty easily capping the midpoint. Exile basically was alone on that midpoint though, and he got gunned down by the spy pretty easily.
Oh god, Steve goes down yet again to a bomb from T-Mac.
Time has been added.
Oh man, C is dying too much.
Yes, exactly. He's just not defending himself too well. He's not hiding from that bombing soldiers from that stabby spies, and the Ubelov stabs K3 one more time, allowing Sai to get the super a bit more quick.
I'm gonna give the medics the benefit of the doubt and just say it's been a really long day and they are playing 3 maps, and that is why they're dying so much.
Exactly. Okay.
Exhausted.
I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that, and I think both medics are fine with that as well. What we see just basically Hunter trying to bite, just throwing that sound, just lying on the floor there, and probably trying to bite enemies into the trap that he's just trying to think of. Parrot is trying to push out of the choke area from the mid on the second point. Quan gets Flippy one more time. Quad works on that. The engineer gets missed as well. Nice work there. Quad, they managed to get the second point, and they have timer 4 on that, which allowed them to cap this easily.
Parrot Gapers again, their confidence back up. C is currently on about a 30% advantage right now, and it looks like they want to push right away. Yep, they have Uber push shut the door, but they're getting denied pretty hard by Dagon there, who's just air blasting them back. That must be pretty annoying right now. Dagon on 32 health, but doing all the damage into denying that Uber. K3 is sitting pretty with 95%, so he's got enough to defend this point sufficiently. And at the moment, Parrot Gapers are only 3 up. Again and again, we've seen them try and push into last and fail, and that is a lot of time on the point. But yeah, at the moment, DA are only 4 up, so I don't think they'll be able to push out. Because of
exactly.
Sai
couldn't get enough of an advantage because he was basically alone and low on health after that push failed really nicely, denied there by the gun for DAROUTOUTOU. But what we see right now is Parrot Gapers holding it at Riverside and being spammed that by Exxon. Flippy's trying to get a nice headshot there. Daff gets Spray, as you say, Spray with a nice backstab, so no demo man as of now for Parrot Gapers. They're still holding that Riverside pretty steadily, but if they don't capitalize on that,
yeah, that's a lot of time on the point right now, and Sai's currently, well, he's got Uber. He's basically got Uber.
He should just push right away, and he's
going through water. He's going through water with his pyro right now. He's
just
gonna
got
Uber the pyro, and they're gonna just air blast him off point. But at the moment, K3 has got his Uber. He's popped back. It's the derpiest battle ever. Uber pyro versus Uber pyro. It's just air blast. But at the moment, the blue combo from Parrot Gapers are still underneath the water. There is half time on the point. There's a sentry gun behind the middle pillar set up by Bubble. No, not Bubble.
There goes eventually Ubelov walks on that point and gets
down.
Exactly, Ubelov just spotted that opportunity to stab K3's back, and he used that, but Psycho's down to nice headshot from Flippy. Nice quick scope there by a French scope man, Bushman. What we see right now is just a bit of a failed push from Parrot Gapers, but both medics are down as of now, so we're not gonna see any push if they're gonna wait for Ubers, and at least in 40 seconds, because that's the time how long you need to build your regular Uber up.
There are 4 minutes left on the clock, and Parrot Gapers need to push this quick if they're in any. They want any chance of trying to equalize out the scores, and
they need to hurry up, guys. You need to hurry up.
Yeah, now is the time for that Parrot Gapers soft aggressive push that we need to see.
What we see right now is just basically Mr. Build up this sentry behind the pillar, which is quite controversial, but it's being spammed at by Spray, and it's down eventually. Nice sticks there by Spray again on that medic, but it's being denied by the gun. Parrot Gapers are really desperate right now. They're looking desperate.
Oh, see! to Flippy. Oh wow.
Oh
K3 was forced to pop there, and I think
It
Sai
doesn't
was trying
matter
to hold
anymore.
it to pop late, but yeah,
Doesn't matter. Flippy.
anymore.
Flippy, what the hell, man? Really nice headshot there, really, man. Props to you for that drop in the last moment as the enemy team was about to pump. Nice job there. I think DAROUTOUTOU is gonna push out of that last point, or not. I think he's gonna hold this for the rest of 2.5 minutes right now.
Yeah, they've got a pretty comfortable hold here. There's 2.5 minutes. If they just hold it, then DAROUTOUTOU win this and they go through to the ETF2L Crown Finals.
Exactly. Sai goes down again to T-Mac. I wanted to point that out. Really nice bomb there. So no Uber in a minute. Hunter gets down by Flippy. Nice headshot there, and DAROUTOUTOU basically wiping the floor with Parrot Gapers right now. It's really nice defense there. I was a bit surprised by their decision to hold last, but I guess it worked out because Parrot Gapers are basically throwing people on that last point.
Yeah, including their own medic. So that is the sort of desperation tactic they do not want to see. There are 2 minutes left on the clock. DAROUTOUTOU have pretty much got this.
They can get 1 point out of it. Oh no!
Yeah, they can
not
maybe
even
get 1 point, but
not even one because Daf got this backstep on Sai one more time, delaying that push. You don't even know if we're gonna see one push from Parrot Gapers here. Because there's only a minute and a half. That's not enough. That's already too little time to actually push 2 points. Maybe they can save their honor and push 1 point, so the scores would be 2-1.
It doesn't seem like that way because I don't think players are playing a bit seriously now. I saw Sparry there. They bring a scout for fun.
The control point is being
And Sai goes down again to Flip and Dav. No, I don't think we're gonna see anything out of this. 1 minute left.
Only 3 up for games.
And I think the server just closed because I lost connection.
Yeah, they appear to have cut the STV a bit early. But yeah, PG are just sort of throwing it right now. What do you think went wrong there, Jake?
I can't really say because both teams in the first 15 minutes were really even. They were afraid to push out too far because they didn't want to lose the point. But after Parrot Gapers lost medic on last point and K3 managed to get this 100% Uber and push with it, after that everything went downhill.
I don't know. I think the Gapers were out DMing DAROUTOUTOU ever so slightly because you can tell that by their strong soft pushes, but DAROUTOUTOU were a bit more coordinated and cohesive as a team.
Yes, I am agreeing with this because it's a good statement, and really I can't say more. Both teams were really equal today. I have to say evenly matched teams are always a nice sight to see than a straight up roll. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see SNSD facing DAROUTOUTOU in finals in the near future of ETF2L Season 4 and Premier Division. Powered by Blackout Gaming. Today, casting for you, Jake, Mia, and as always, like a machine, John, who is always hosting those streams, hosting every single thing you see right now on that stream.
And High GPS saved our asses back there when John's internet sort of gave way. So thanks to High GPS as well.
I have a word from John right now. He says there are possible interviews with players, so he asked us to wait. So we ask you as well to wait, because there might be something else to see and watch. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for a bit more. right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to the game style.
That's all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was evenly matched. I have to say, it was really nice to see two evenly matched teams to play against each other.
So, this is now the interview with the medic for Parrot Gapers. That is Sai right here.
Hello.
What did you think of the game?
Well, we played them before in Barn Split, so we kind of expected that they were going to match us in a lot of ways in terms of the death matching. But from me personally, I played terribly, but communication and stuff was just, not as brilliant as it could be. But all excuses aside, they definitely played better as a team.
Well, you managed to get the first point, though. I mean, first match, first map, first point. It was really close, though, but you managed to do that. It was nice and exciting to see. What do you think what you could do to actually overcome that bad water match, bad water defense, and Gullywash?
So, the question really is, like, you're saying that the defense was difficult on bad water? Like, I wouldn't say that the bad water game was to do with how good they defended. It was more on the lines of we poorly executed our pushes, as well as I died unnecessarily too much. Whereas in the first game, I may have died too much as well, but we just played slightly a bit better, a bit more coordinated on that map because we kind of had more of an idea what to do.
Okay. So, well, third place. It's not that bad, I say.
Yeah.
Really. It's still third place.
Nice.
It's still on the stage. You still have the third place in hand. So I guess it's not that bad. And as said, it was a really nice match to see. Two evenly matched teams. So really, you shouldn't feel sad or ashamed about that because it is a really good match. So what do you think about yourself? Apart from you, as said, just playing as you say without good comms and you dying unnecessarily.
In terms of individual play, like Quad was matching Flippy, and I think Flippy was kind of like one of their crucial players during that game. And in terms of spies, I was seeing Ubloff was doing pretty well and stuff. So in terms of individual play, I think it was kind of even. But in terms of the better teamwork, as I said, I think they came out better and.
Exactly, and what do you think about Flippy then? Because he was doing a lot of work for DAROUTOUTOU. So what do you think?
There was a few comments thrown around the mumble of possible hacks, but I don't know. The guy's good. You don't expect him to be watching some of the places you go, and you try to make your movement unpredictable, but he still hits those headshots, and it's frustrating. John kept messaging me like, "Hi, Flippy seems to like you today." It's like, yeah.
Yeah, he liked your head especially.
Well, it's a delight to look at until you throw a bullet in it. He kept doing that anyway.
Okay, so when season is over basically for you right now, what do you think you will do in the future? I mean, for the future seasons, are you gonna stay together?
Oh, definitely. We kind of play for fun more than the serious aspect, and I guess the winning is a kind of a side effect of enjoying playing together. So there's probably no worries about us playing together again, unless if a load of people are completely fed up with Highlander, but it doesn't consume too much time.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I say I play Highlander for fun, not for medals or prizes, to be honest. And I have a lot of fun playing it as well. So it's really nice to see more teams like that are staying together for a lot of seasons, just basically as a community more than a team.
Speak for yourself, Jake. Have you seen those ETF2L bottle cap medals? Those are sexy as fuck. I'm gonna get rid of my unusual myths.
It feels like we'll fall out.
Ball caps, gotta get them all. Really, ball caps are the best medals you can ever get. But really, it's still Premier Division 3rd place. Really nice. You managed to beat 27. It was one of the first match we casted both, like me and me. So. We still have like some emotional feelings towards Parrot Gapers, so it's really gonna be nice to see them in season 5, I hope.
Hopefully.
Okay.
So, do you have any last words there, Si?
I'd say keep watching, let the scene grow kind of thing, and screw to my team for being a derp, and shout out to Evoke, who cannot buy his kebabs now because he doesn't have the prize money he needs.
Oh, one last question from Sir Grey from the chat. He asked, why do you call yourself Parrot Gapers?
I'm not really sure. Well, I am sure. Like, there was a guy called Poop in the community, and he was very obsessed with the word gape as well as parrots, and we put the two together.
Okay, fair enough
fantastic.
then. Okay, if that's enough, thank you very much for hanging out with us right now. Really good match today, I have to say. Most of the time, as not as an experienced medic, I would probably do a lot worse, so it was really good still compared to me. This has been Sai with you guys, Jake, who is me, and Mia on the other side of the mic, and John, who is streaming the whole game. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, staying with us, tuning in, and I will see you next time in ETF2L Prem Division Finals, SNSD versus DAROUTOUTOU.
Cheers, guys.
And also, big thanks to GPS for stepping in at the last minute and being such an awesome camera guy. Thanks, Jake.